All right, guys. What's up? Welcome back to the live stream. Finally returning back with the political process. Whoa. Gonna getting everything set up now. Making sure you guys can hear me okay. Should be fine. Enigmars, welcome. Seamus, what's up? Maximo, what's up? Gaga, what's up? Ted Cruz, what's up? Ted Cruz, join the Discord. If you haven't, join the Discord and we can actually get that debate set up. I would love to debate with you. I have a job interview tomorrow. Maybe we can schedule one for tonight. I would still love to have a... it would be more of a interventionism versus non-interventionism debate. Is really what I want to shoot for. Because me and you always end up disagreeing with each other on foreign policy, so I'd love to have a foreign policy debate with you. Let's go ahead and get this stream on the road. Shift over here. We are bringing back Sean Irwin, 42 years old, from Denton County, Texas. He is from the 65th State House District, the 12th State Senate District, the 26th Congressional District. He has 45,627 political points. He is the governor of the state of Texas. He's a Republican from the moderate Republican caucus, 56% approval rating, with $1.8 million in the bank, and making $135,000 per year. Gaga Lord, thank you so much for that political donation to Sean Irwin. If you guys can, go ahead and do a donation toward Mr. Sean Irwin. Did you make the most cursed possible map? I don't know. Think about that. If you guys have political process, go ahead. Wait, are you actually an interventionist, though? I don't consider myself an interventionist. I consider myself someone who's realistic on foreign policy. Let me actually transition this back over. I'm trying to see if there's an issue with my sound real quick. Give me a second. Here. Matt Gagnon in the stream. What's up? Sean Irwin looks like you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hang on. Maybe it's the sound. We actually got some news out of Ukraine. Let's look to see what that is. Speaking of, literally, it says Ukraine walks back apparent NATO concession. World leaders scramble to avoid war in Ukraine amid confusion over bid to join NATO. We cannot perfectly predict the day, but we have now been saying for some time that we are in the window, the National Security Advisor said. Ukraine appeared to offer, then reject a major concession to Russia amid increasingly feverish attempts by some world leaders to prevent war from breaking out in Europe. Russian forces thought to number around 130,000. Ukraine's ambassador to Britain told the BBC on Sunday that it could drop its bid to join NATO, raising eyebrows in Europe and Washington. And then Ambassador Vadim Prysaiko said that Ukraine was willing to be flexible over its goal to join the alliance, which would be a major concession to Moscow. We might, especially being threatened like that, blackmailed by that push to it. Said that when asked if Kiev would contemplate not joining NATO to avoid war. But a day later, Ukraine officials appeared to walk back the statement, saying there would be no change in Ukraine's constitutional commitment to become a member of NATO, which it made in 2019. Is this your first or second term as governor? I believe this is my first term. Let me actually look. Yes, this is my first term as governor. If there's going to be war, PG, we are in Switzerland. We'll join keeping the gold and money safe than keeping it for ourselves. Jesus Christ. All right, so we are in week 12 of 2031. I believe we have some state elections or some city elections going on. Automate, we are automatically fundraising every quarter. Election night coverage, what do we got? We got Denton mayoral election. So yeah, we have some local elections going on. We have Republican and a Democrat. We have some state governor elections going on. I believe we actually might have a governor's race coming up very soon. Are the polls enabled in this one? Let me actually check that real quick. I don't know if I'm running the... I don't think I'm running... Which might suck, because I was running the beta before. Nope, I'm not running the beta. I was running the beta before, but I think I had to uninstall the game because the game bugged out on me, so I have not been using the beta literally this entire time. Because I think I remember seeing the polls once, but I haven't. But what I'm afraid of is that if I enable the beta, am I going to be able to use the Sean Irwin save? Or is that not going to be a possibility? Alright, so let's go ahead and see how close this mayoral election is going to be. Yeah, not even going to be that close. 8,000 votes. We have a Republican incumbent. I actually forgot to transition that back. While these election results unfold, I'm actually going to step away for 3 seconds. $214. Date and name. Date. Text the poor PG. Yes. Yes, we will. Damn it, I hate it whenever these damn Steam notifications just pop up. I don't care. City Council, 0 gain seats, 0 gain seats. We have Republican victories across all governor's elections that we had this year. So we had Kentucky, Mississippi, and Louisiana. Let's look at Louisiana real quick, which this is most likely going to be the closest one that we have. 54, 53, 56. So actually Mississippi was pretty close. A little bit. It's like 10 points. 54. Yeah, that was the closest one. So we have that. We have a victory in the Denton mayoral race. Let's go ahead and X out of that. Also in Zurich, there's an election on the city council and mayor, and the Trump conservatives and libertarian vote conservatives Parties won some of the votes, but still a socialist-dominated city. So let's do this. I'm gonna wait for the budget to come along, and we are going to. So we have. So we have no. Okay, so our re-election is in 2 years. Get rid of all taxes. Taxes are theft. Oh man. State House, State Senate, U.S. House, and U.S. Senate, and then President election is this year. We also could run for the state representative position, but if I'm already governor, that doesn't really make that much sense now, does it? Department of Education. 86 is 0.9% below. Graduation rate has increased to 0.2%. Increase public funding to improve the graduation rate. Also legislating a need-based grant program. It would provide additional funding to school districts with high poverty rates. Is to target educational funding where it is needed most. Let's have a flat tax. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to do all of that in this next budget round. You could always increase the gasoline tax. 129,000 inmates at $4.1 billion. Housing. Homelessness has increased 2%. Let's go to the next week, create a state budget. And maybe in the future we can run for president, and then we would have the ability to do we need to make up $1.1 billion? Flat tax. We actually already do have a flat tax. Let's decrease the standard deduction. Since we are a state entity. Decrease the standard deduction, and then we will increase the personal exemption. So it's $2,000, $2,500. And let's actually increase the standard deduction to $3,000. And then property tax. Let's increase the property tax to 0.5%. We have $2.02 billion to play with now. Corporate tax. Let's increase the corporate tax to 2%. $2.3 billion. We actually get, okay, so we're gonna try to fiddle with the unemployment payroll tax to get this to equal out. So we need to make up about $100 million in revenue or cut benefits by about $100 million. So let's decrease benefits to $6.2 billion. And then we're going to increase the taxable income limit to $12,000. We're going to increase the unemployment payroll tax rate to 3.5%. That'll actually give us a headroom of about $1 billion into our unemployment trust fund. Tobacco tax rate, let's go ahead and increase this to $2. And then the alcohol tax rates to $2. Damn, we can make them a lot of carbon emissions tax. Let's do that to $2.50. $2.48. Every ton of carbon pollution that power plants produce. The intention of this tax is to encourage utility companies to use fuels and energy sources that produce less. We'll think about that for next time. But we will institute a renewable energy tax credit. Tax credit for utility companies that produce renewable energy. Let's do a 10-cent. No. Let's do a 5-cent renewable to energy tax credit. PG sure likes taxing people. Yep, we are a rhino. Is Sean Irwin a rhino, or is he a new version of a rhino? Don't worry about it. We're just... This is just simply for gameplay purposes that we're just trying to create as much of a headroom as possible with our budget. That way we can start putting money into things like education, into... We're going to try... Can't even do universal preschool, so we're going to have to do that in the next one. What about free community college? That would... I'm going to wait for that. But we did... I think we did get full day kindergarten. Grants for tutor funding, student welfare, state funding for local education. Let's do 7,000. No, $6,600. Let's do $8.2 billion in state university and college funding. I guess we're gonna go ahead and submit that budget. So we got tax reform, supports. PG is really a social democrat. So that was 2. Residential primary coverage, alcohol tax. We're gonna watch the presidential primaries as well. Endorsed available, endorsed multiple. Mandatory policies. Hey, Quackshot, thank you so much for the campaign contribution to Sean Irwin. I do very much appreciate it. Nathan, what's up? Quackshot, what's up? RG, my boy, what's up? Keep trying to convince RG to go to the casino with me, but he says no. He's too lazy to walk 100 miles to the casino. What do we have for Senate? We got one guy. I think if he steps aside, we could actually run. Well, at least if the next one steps aside or anything like that. Governor. Don't have that many governor's races this year. What about favorites? Anyone running? Oh, we actually have our wife running against an incumbent. I wonder how many times she keeps losing. Details, committees, policy. I also just keep forgetting to endorse her, and I think that's why she keeps losing. U.S. House, Texas, 26. Kate Irwin, yep. We need to get her to run into a different... SMH and ignoring the wife. You know what? We won't ignore the wife because I completely forgot that we actually have the endorsements in here. So we're gonna go by that again. I also just completely forgot that we just said fuck our budget. Let's just balance out the unemployment trust fund. We'll just increase the payroll tax. We'll go over here. We'll increase the flat tax to 3.25%. 5%. We'll go with that. And we'll especially give it more attention in the next budget round. So I need to go over to our good old wife. Customize, remove. You have a 6-year-old child. Is there any need to run a budget surplus? No, not gameplay-wise. Not really. Oh my. Well, there kind of is, because basically if you end up running such a high deficit after so long, basically the game kind of like, especially whenever you're trying to like make some sort of, whenever you like have to pass a budget, like it literally says you cannot do this, you cannot pass this budget unless like it is equaled out. So one of the issues that I've run into in the past, especially as a federal senator, is the deficit would be so high. Like this right here would be like $3 or $4 trillion, because this would literally be $3 or $4 trillion, because so much money would be going into healthcare, into Social Security, that like it was nearly impossible to balance the budget after that. So in some ways, yeah, it kind of does matter, but there's no way to shut down the government. There's no way to do a lot of that. So it just kind of depends. So available, endorsed, house, endorsed, available on week 6. So support. Texas. We need to endorse. Okay. 25, 26. We're gonna endorse our wife. We're gonna endorse there. We're gonna make only a couple endorsements for House. Go back. Senate. Let's do competitive only. Endorse. Maine. Buddy Papadopoulos. I love his name. Hampshire. Texas competitive. Cole Cleveland. This is for Senate. So we're going to endorse my boy. And then we'll go to the election. Election night coverage. Okay, so fast forward. Let's go to Texas 26. Kate Irwin, this is an endorsement. So let's see if that endorsement ever makes a difference in against an incumbent. Probably will. Make it a little close. Will it? Nope. He still wins by 30 points. Probably definitely matters whenever it comes to like a really packed primary. So yeah, 74%. He's leading by 9,000 votes. I don't think our wife is gonna win. She's like, oh yeah, now you pay attention to me after how many elections that I've lost? Yeah, unfortunately. Washington, nonpartisan primary. Even though it shows what their party is. But that's actually really cool, because if you go in and then you say, okay, like I'm an independent, you end up like ranking number 2. Yeah, that's basically how these nonpartisan primaries work. I need to play as an independent and try to get into one of these nonpartisan primaries. Because if I go in as an independent, I mean, hell, I can do pretty well. Primary coverage. What do we got? Kendrick Simon and Cole Muller. Cole Muller is the current president of the United States. I swear to God, I just saw JD Vance somewhere. Yep, there it is. JD Orozco? Orozco? I thought it said JD Vance. Do you know they made a movie about JD Vance? All right, let's see how god awful this map will be. We have a bellwether. Vigo County, where are you gonna go? JD looked so sad, I know. Margins, projections. But we are gonna be watching. Vigo County! Oh, yeah, this is gonna be a landslide for Mr. Mueller. He's only winning 3 counties in Indiana right now. Even St. Joseph County by 209 votes. Oh, now he's only winning 2 counties. He just like came in and swapped Floyd County. Tippecanoe County by 300 votes. St. Joseph County by a much wider margin now. And Vigo County is starting to get close by about 211 votes. No calls as of yet. Oh yeah, we need to fast forward. I'm voting JD Vance in November. You're in Ohio? Oh, Indiana just got called. 340,000 votes, separating the 2. Kentucky? Oh. Only Jefferson County. What about here? South Carolina. What's the margins? Oh. Florida. Margins, projections. 47-28. Cursed independence or bust. Ah, yes. Yes, let's watch. Let's look at the Senate, see if there's any independents coming around. What about governors? I want an independent. I want an independent. Wait. Oh. It's House. President. I want an independent to win a couple of states in in a presidential election. U.S. Senate, is there going to be any cursed independence tonight? There will not. Zapata. Yes. Zapata. I want to see if... Yeah, they're winning Zapata County. Mr. Zapata winning Zapata County. Very interesting. So what do we got for president? 122. Nothing out of the ordinary yet. Looks like Mr. Mueller is winning in Pennsylvania, in Michigan, and in Wisconsin. As well, he is leading in Minnesota. Making it a little close in Illinois. Not that close in California. He's leading in Nevada. He's close in Oregon. And he is not too close in Washington. He's winning in Texas. And he's winning in Florida. Oh, he just won the critical states of North Carolina and Ohio. He just won Texas. And he is going to win, so he just took the state of Michigan. He just needs a couple more states. Pennsylvania falls in line. Florida falls in line. That makes him the winner. 281 electoral votes for Mr. Mueller. Just a matter of what other states can he win as well. And he wins in the states of Maine and New Hampshire. And he should be able to win in Arizona and possibly even Nevada. What's going on in Nevada? Let's take a look. 308 electoral votes so far. Still a couple of states to be called. He is winning in Washoe County. Washoe County is always very critical if you're wanting to win in the state of Nevada. 29,000 votes separate the two. And he's actually making it a very close game in Clark County. If he can continue his gains in Washoe County... Oh, no, he actually won the state of Nevada. You have to wait for Alaska to come in, but he is going to win by a long shot. He's actually winning 53 to 46 in Anchorage. But very interesting map here. Center County, Elk County, Allegheny County. He actually won in Bucks and Lay County as well. Lackawanna was pretty close. What about in here? 2032. So this is... Here's the Driftless area. Driftless area. Let's see how he did in the WoW counties. So we got Waukesha 62 to 37 in Waukesha. In 66 to 33 by about 30 points in Washington. And Ozaukee 59 to 40. And then in Milwaukee 60 to 39. Did pretty well in the Driftless area. 55-44. 55-44 in Grant. That's Lafayette and then Grant. Crawford 53-46. Richland 54-45. When is the Brazil series going to be released? Just gotta. I have to record it. I've been a little busy with trying to secure a job, and I think it's going to be coming out like once I get like a set schedule for my job. Really want to do it before the 2022 edition gets released later this year, so it's going to be released before the 2022 edition, unless like Eversim just comes out and says, oh, the 2022 edition is going to come out in like April, and that's going to suck. As much as I want that edition to come out in April, that would be sucky. So no gains in the Senate, 54 to 46, Republican control in the Senate. And in the U.S. House, Republicans gained 11 seats. I believe they actually flipped the House from Or maybe. They actually gained nothing in 6 to 5 in Virginia. They gained 1 House seat in Michigan. Gained 0 in Wisconsin. Gained 0 in Pennsylvania. They actually have a perfectly split delegation from Pennsylvania. Texas, we have 25 to 11. And let me actually check my House seat. He was actually unchallenged in the U.S. House seat there. So, governor's seat, we actually have Yuan. Andre Yuan. Interesting. King County, 60 to 40 exactly. Pierce County was 50 to 49. You can actually flip Pierce County every now and then. I actually had a really interesting time running as a Republican in Washington from Pierce County. Thurston County. Just give me a second. All right, state senates, Texas state senates. Democrats lose 1 seat. Republicans gain 1 seat. Mr. Zapata seemed to have won his state senate district. Isn't that the same guy that was literally running for like senate, I think? Let me see. Oh, there's literally 2 guys named Zapata. Stu H. Navarrete. It's a very long last name. Ed Humphreys. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to the next year. I want to see how many elections my wife has tried to run in. Family, customize, remove. Shine. Do. So we actually do have a election next year. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all of these. Go over to state budget. This was the one we're gonna actually pay attention to. So we actually have a $3.3 billion surplus. So I think we can actually work with that. So let's go over to education, free community college. Let's try to do that. Free community college, about $1.3 billion from what it looked like right here. Yeah, still waiting on Brazil. Yeah, Power and Revolution projects are really funny because I guess they take a little bit more work and, well, obviously. And I don't want the Brazil series to be bland. So I've just been super busy. It's February. I've been super busy throughout January because I literally just moved into a new place. I moved out on my own, got out of my parents' house and everything like that. So it's been very hectic, very busy. And frankly, I just probably haven't been in the house that often. So it's just been super hectic. And again, I just got an interview, which the interview is tomorrow for a new job. And once that job kind of gives me like a set schedule, hopefully it's a set schedule. Hopefully they even like the fact that I even have this hobby on the side. Once I have that in line, then I'll really start to kind of like, do that in the off time that I have from work. Because I really need to start to get that income coming in. So it'll come. So I do apologize for you guys waiting for it, but that's why I made those trailers and everything like that. What kind of work are you looking at? Unfortunately, going back to retail. Unfortunately. Don't want to go back to retail, but I have to. Otherwise, I mean, that's the one thing about YouTube. I mean, I could make enough off of YouTube. That's just not where I am with YouTube right now. Community planning and development grants. Good lord, $1 billion. Funding for energy assistance programs. $191 million. Let's do total budget requests. $337 million. Let's do $340 million. And grants. State funding for local education. Let's do $6,600. Join the Air Force, you get BAH to pay your housing payments while at basic. Funny thing about that, I actually took the ASVAB while I was in high school. I'm 23, by the way. Whenever I was in high school, I took the ASVAB. Got like a 37, I think, on the ASVAB. Wasn't fun whenever that recruiter just kind of looked at me and he was just like, "You did amazing. You did great." He looked at me and he said, "You passed." And I was like, "Yeah, that's fun." I just never restudied for it and then took it again. I'm pretty sure that I could now. It's just that I guess just the military hasn't been looking that enticing to me. Unless my country calls for it. If my country called for it, I believe I would do it. I definitely give you guys a warning before I left, just so I don't just disappear off the face of the earth and just say, "Hey, country's calling for me, and I'm going." Just at this moment, it's not just the military just hasn't been looking that enticing, but I have thought about it. I don't know. I don't think military's off the table, is my opinion. Ah, yes. The famed Virginia elections. The famed Virginia elections. I always love them. I have a good job. I'm a diesel mechanic. Yeah, and hopefully I find a job in the future that I actually do like. Don't really want to stay in retail for that long. But when I don't want to stay in retail for that long. I have skills that I want to apply. I want to get involved in politics in the future. I don't have the connections right now for it. I mean, I have connections, but I don't know. It's just past since like COVID started, it just hasn't. I'm only just now getting my head back out into the world, so it's kind of like COVID just kind of like put a stop to a lot of things. It'd be interesting if there was a Republican victory with a Republican president in office. These things are always close. Nope. New Jersey's not. Virginia is. Loudoun County, 51-48. Come on. Come on. Come on, Mr. Kohler. Staying within a point. Oh, never mind. It's about a 2-point difference. 1.8. 1.6. And there go back to 2. 82% reporting. At this point, I'd vote PG over Bolsonaro this November. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do, is that it's basically going to come out before the Brazilian elections. I promise that. Because I do actually want to cover the Brazilian elections on my channel. Should I? Could I? I think I could. I think that would definitely be something for to have Gabe Vogel on. Extend an invitation to Mr. Gabe Vogel if he is interested in covering those elections with me. So we actually have the Brazilian elections in October, and then we have the U.S. midterm elections in November. So we have a lot of elections this year. We also have Australian elections. We have UK, I think, like by-elections. We have Canadian by-elections. So it's a very interesting year for politics. It's probably going to be a landslide, though. In favor of Bolsonaro or in favor of someone else. We're going to do this, create a state budget, and then we're going to go ahead and make our plans for running for governor. So we have $2.9 billion. We're going to go ahead and go with that. We also have $2.8 billion going into the unemployment trust fund. Let's go ahead and go over to metrics. Let's go over to state, and then let's go over to budget. Let's see. Should have a surplus. 37 is passing, though. Yeah, it is passing, but it wasn't what I wanted. I don't know, as someone who was having a little bit of trouble getting through in high school, and just someone who's just really confused, it was very disheartening. It was very disappointing, and I guess I was just more disappointed in myself. And I just never got back to it. But mainly the security forces of pest control in the Air Force. Is that even a good job? So where is it? Unemployment. The infamous Duterte is also out of office this year, so election and... Wait, Duterte? He's still... No, yeah, okay. He's still the president, but he's constitutionally limited from running again, is what you meant. I remember whenever Duterte came into office, that was crazy. Presidential election. Duterte said that he sees nobody deserving to replace him as the next Philippine president, but he would either remain neutral or endorse the candidate. Duterte said that he may run in the 2022 Philippine presidential election as vice president. In August 2021, he announced his candidacy for vice presidency. In October 2021, he withdrew his candidacy and announced his retirement from politics, with Bongo replacing him as vice presidential. Okay, so he's stepping aside completely. Let me look. So these elections are going to occur May 9th, 2022. The 2022 election will be the first where all candidates for the election were born after World War II ended. And I guess some of the elections are maybe going to be the first ones since they're going to be the first ones where all candidates were born after U.S. occupation. Would that be correct? Or has that already happened? I'm doing a retake on the ASVAB and becoming counterintelligence. I only got a 42. Huh. I don't know. I had a brother that was in the military. Unfortunately, he didn't come home. But... Wait. Yo! I didn't know it did this. We can actually see, like, live governor's maps. This is the governor makeup right now in in the country. Term number 1. Aha, look at that. Texas Governor Sean Irwin. Policy agreement 100%. I wonder why. 54% approval rating. Why am I going down? We're going down in approval. Mr. Sean Irwin. The oldest is Julian Rojas, 79, and the youngest is 41. How old is Sean Irwin? 45, so we probably were the youngest. The youngest governor. Politicians. Now, where am I in ranking of senior governorships? Oh, Sean Irwin, number 2, highest ranking governors of all time. We're just under Sarah Ramirez, 104,000 political points. Former governor of Texas, it looks like. Yep, former governor of Texas. So well, you're going down because you raised taxes. Probably should be lower the taxes. Oh yeah, I have to run for governor. Look bright. Just cut back on the tobacco use prevention. It's pointless budget. People are going to smoke no matter the fact. Don't worry about it. We're gonna do increase the minimum wage, education, access to higher education, and infrastructure. Improve road quality to 70%. God, look at that leg room that we have. Am I even being challenged? I am not. Please tell me that she has it. Damn it. Every time. Wait, income inequality is a natural result of the free market economy. Some jobs are worth more than others. But yeah, I guess I can reduce the but we get so much money from it. $25 to 0. Do. Upwards, I guess. I guess reducing taxes is cool. Campaign, finance, train all staff. voter intention 55, 44, and 0.07. Policy support. $50-50. Healthcare, economy, and taxes. So first off, it's going to be healthcare, economy, and taxes. We're going to do reduce the sales tax. $56.42. God, could we actually... I want to get up to like 100,000 promised voters. What are we running for now? Yep, second term as Texas governor. Governor of Texas. Then maybe we're gonna run for president, just like another Texas governor. Then maybe go into Iraq. Wait, hang on. I want to see favorites. Where are you at? Candidates. Politicians. Opponents. Profile. Elections. Families. 8 years old. 10 more years. So in 2044, we can actually run our child. U.S. Senator Shawn Irwin next? Yes. Yes. So, federal. So, elections. Federal. House. Who is running? 6. God, this guy's never gonna step aside. We seriously need to get my wife to just step into another election or something. My favorite part about playing the political process now is that I have a 3060 in my computer. So it's just like, oh yeah, we're playing the political process, one of the, like, some web browser game. Yo, I spent all this money on a goddamn 3060 and I'm playing the goddamn political process. I want to die. You know, it's funny, I actually did not take a poll to see if I was even going to win this election before even sitting back. Woo! Oh, boy. Look at that, we're even winning Zapata County again. The hell? Is that Wichita? What? Why is Wichita County so close right now? 20% in, and I swear to God, if we okay, thank you, Wichita. You're my friend again. Oh, look at that. We're actually winning in Starr and Hidalgo County. Collin County is a little unusually close, but we're winning in Hayes County and in Williamson County, as well as Fort Bend. We're barely losing. What about Dallas County? So we're still winning in Hidalgo. Starr just became a little bit. Why are we winning in El Paso County? Oh man, this might actually be a candidate for cursed political process maps. By the way, if you guys have any cursed political process maps, go ahead and join that Discord link in the description or in the chat of this video. That is the pinned comment that you guys can see. Oh, we're losing in Hayes County now. We're still winning in Zapata. We are winning by 500,000 votes. Let's just say that we are going to comfortably win this election this year. Come on, El Paso. Come on, El Paso. You know you want to vote for me. U.S. House, U.S. Senate. No Senate election this year, and we are losing 0 seats in the House. Mr. Irwin just got called winner of the Texas governor's race, 99% reporting in, and 55.1% to 44.2%, 589,000 votes separate the two candidates. And we have one in Harris County, in Fort Bend County, in Hayes County. We actually made it a little bit close, and I don't know the comparison in Travis County. It's not much of a cursed map. I mean, this is kind of like a possible map if the Republicans were actually able to turn out the Latinos in Texas, but a lot of times they're not able to. Texas County looks like a good game of Tetris. Yeah, I know. They're so squared out. It's kind of funny. What about Potter County? Potter County 62 to 36. Emperor Irwin, yes. Soon we shall run for president of the United States. Go to places like Iowa. And for some reason, there's still a governor, a Democratic governor in... We actually have Democratic victories in Georgia and Florida. Could this be considered a red wave? Or a blue wave? U.S. House, Senate. Yep. Look at that. They actually had a lot of flips this year. Let's actually go over to projections. We actually had a Democratic flip in Georgia, a Republican flip in Arizona. But if we go over to Senate, the Senate just actually flipped over. Republicans lost 6 seats in the U.S. Senate, so they actually lost seats. It's actually very interesting. We're going to be analyzing this election in a second. We have a blue senator, but a red governor in the state of Arizona. So in Arizona, 31,000 votes separated 2. So we actually had Democratic flips in Arizona, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. So I want to look at Arizona, for example. We're going to be looking at this. Ann Hodges. Let's, for one, look at the county difference. So we actually see Pima and Coconino counties. Both of them were actually much harder for the Democrats than in the governor's race. We can actually see it was a very close race in the governor's race. So in Pima County, 52 to 44. In Coconino, it was 53 to 43. And then in the Senate, 57.9 to 41 to 56.5 to 42.4. I wonder how many times PG is going to say, I am the Senate. I'll say it a lot. Governor. We had 2 flips in the governor's mansions, but they kind of canceled each other out, so nothing too special. The U.S. Senate is the one I was interested in. Did a great job? Yes, they did. Thank you. That would have been so funny if I had been like literally on my transition screen the whole time. Everyone just like, it's really funny how long y'all sometimes don't say anything, and then I'm just like, wait, I'm not even showing y'all it, and I do it for like 5 to 10 minutes, and y'all don't say anything. So, you can eventually run for president? Yeah, we will. I think we will. I'm gonna try to stream later tonight. What time is it? It is noon. I think I want to stream later tonight. At least we'll do a stream tomorrow before my interview. I'm gonna try to stream later tonight. So try to catch me later. I think we're gonna try to do City Skylines. So if you guys can catch me later tonight, or at least tomorrow for my job interview, that'll be great. But I'm gonna go ahead and head out for right now. I'm gonna try to pump out that another what do you call it? We're gonna try to pump out another cursed political maps on the political process. So again, if you guys are interested in participating in that, go ahead and send me your maps if you can, because I would love to make more of those videos. So I'm gonna pump out one more cursed political maps on political process, and that'll be later today. I'm gonna try to do another stream tonight, probably Geopolitical Simulator or City Skylines, whichever. And I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys so much for watching this. See you guys in the next one. Take care.